What separates the good from the great? The mindset, strategies, and decisions you make every single day. And that's exactly what we're here to talk about. So subscribe, hit the like button, and ring the bell because we're about to dive into game-changing insights. If you're serious about leveling up, drop a comment below. What's one big goal you're working on right now? Let's make it happen. Picture this. You're in a high-stakes boardroom surrounded by the sharpest minds in business. You hold the key to an idea that could revolutionize your industry, but there's a catch. You need to ignite the room with your vision. How do you turn skeptics into believers and inspire a movement? This bookshot is your playbook to mastering the art of compelling communication. Discover the secrets to conveying your ideas with laser-sharp clarity and unshakable conviction, captivating your audience and sparking the action needed to bring your vision to life. Get ready to transform your communication skills and become a true leader. Let's start with a little exercise. Think of the last time someone's words truly moved you. What was it about their message that resonated with you? Was it their passion, their confidence, or perhaps the vivid stories they told? As you ponder this, you'll begin to understand that communication is more than just words. It's an art that involves connection, emotion, and authenticity. The power of clear communication. Clear communication is the foundation of inspiring others. It's about conveying your ideas in a way that is easily understood, leaving no room for confusion. According to a study by the Project Management Institute, ineffective communication is the primary contributor to project failure 1/3 of the time and has a negative impact on project success more than half the time. When you're clear and concise, you build trust and credibility. Take the advice from Chris Voss, author of Never Split the Difference. He emphasizes the importance of being concise and direct, using a technique called tactical empathy to truly understand the perspectives of others. By acknowledging and validating their feelings, you create an open dialogue that fosters mutual respect and understanding. Crafting your message with purpose. Once you have clarity, the next step is crafting your message with a clear purpose. Your message should have a defined goal, whether it's to inform, persuade, or inspire. Think of it as the backbone of your communication strategy. Consider the techniques from Lael Lowndes' How to Talk to Anyone. Lowndes highlights the importance of making your message relatable. She suggests using stories and anecdotes to illustrate your points, making your ideas more tangible and memorable. People are naturally drawn to stories. They create an emotional connection that pure data cannot. Engaging your audience. Engagement is key to keeping your audience hooked. One effective method is to use interactive elements. For instance, during a presentation, you could ask rhetorical questions, use visual aids, or even incorporate live polls to gather instant feedback. This not only makes your audience feel involved, but also provides you with real-time insights into their thoughts and reactions. Another tip from Never Split the Difference is the use of mirroring, a technique where you repeat the last 3 words, or the critical 1 to 3 words, of what someone has just said. This shows that you're actively listening and can help build rapport and trust with your audience. Building confidence and authenticity. Confidence and authenticity are the twin pillars of inspiring communication. Confidence doesn't mean being the loudest voice in the room. It's about having a firm belief in your message and delivering it with conviction. Authenticity, on the other hand, is about being true to yourself and your values. People can sense when you're genuine, and they're more likely to be inspired by someone who is authentic. Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist and author of Presence, suggests that your body language can significantly impact your confidence. She advocates for power posing, adopting poses that make you feel more powerful and in control. This technique can help reduce stress and increase your confidence before important meetings or presentations. Here are a few examples of power poses that you can use to boost your confidence before important events. 1. The Wonder Woman pose. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, place your hands on your hips, and keep your chest out and shoulders back. This stance, reminiscent of the iconic superhero, can make you feel more assertive and ready to take on any challenge. 2. The Victory pose. Raise your arms high above your head in a V shape, as if you've just won a race. This pose is associated with triumph and can help elevate your mood and confidence levels. 3. The CEO pose. Sit in a chair with your back straight and your feet flat on the ground. Place your hands behind your head with your elbows pointing outward and lean back slightly. This pose exudes authority and control, making you feel more dominant and relaxed. 4. The Alpha Male Female pose. Stand with your feet slightly apart and your hands clasped behind your back. Push your chest out and lift your chin slightly. This pose conveys confidence and openness, signaling that you are in command of the situation. 5. The hands-on-table pose. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart and place your hands firmly on a table or desk in front of you. Lean slightly forward, which can make you feel more grounded and in control of your space. To make the most of power poses, try the following tips. Stay in the power pose for at least 2 minutes. This duration is suggested to allow your body to adjust and your mind to absorb the empowering effects. While holding the pose, visualize a successful outcome of the upcoming challenge. Imagine yourself performing confidently and effectively. Pair power poses with positive affirmations to reinforce your self-belief. For example, as you stand in the Wonder Woman pose, silently repeat affirmations like, "I am confident," or "I am capable." The art of persuasion. Persuasion is an art, and mastering it can make a significant difference in how your ideas are received. Aristotle's modes of persuasion, ethos, pathos, and logos, are timeless techniques that can help you influence others. Each of these elements plays a distinct role in influencing an audience and can be strategically employed to enhance your message. Let's delve deeper into each concept and understand how to utilize them effectively. Ethos is about building trust and establishing your credibility as a speaker or writer. It's crucial because if your audience does not perceive you as trustworthy or knowledgeable, they are less likely to be persuaded by your message. To establish ethos, you need to demonstrate expertise in the subject matter, which can be achieved by showcasing your qualifications, experience, or by citing reliable sources and experts in your field. Displaying integrity, honesty, and ethical behavior is also vital. Audiences are more likely to trust speakers who appear moral and upright. Additionally, building rapport with your audience through consistency and transparency, and being honest about your intentions can strengthen your credibility. Pathos involves connecting with your audience on an emotional level. Emotional appeal can be powerful because people often make decisions based on feelings rather than logic alone. By evoking emotions, you can make your message more memorable and impactful. Using personal anecdotes or compelling narratives can engage your audience emotionally, making abstract concepts more concrete and relatable. Painting vivid pictures with words or using visual aids can evoke specific feelings such as joy, sadness, anger, or empathy. Adopting a tone that resonates with the emotions you wish to evoke, including your choice of words, rhythm, and delivery style, is also crucial in appealing to emotions. Logos is the appeal to logic and reason. It involves constructing clear, rational arguments supported by evidence and logical reasoning. This mode of persuasion is critical for making your case in a compelling and convincing manner. Using data and factual information to support your arguments provides a solid foundation for your claims. Structuring your arguments in a logical and coherent manner, with a clear thesis, supporting points, and drawing logical conclusions, ensures your reasoning is easy to follow. Citing credible sources and empirical research, including studies, expert testimonials, and historical data, can also back up your points effectively. While each mode of persuasion is powerful on its own, the most effective communicators know how to integrate ethos, pathos, and logos to create a well-rounded and persuasive argument. For example, you might begin by establishing your credibility, perhaps by sharing your relevant background or citing expert opinions. You could then follow with a compelling story or example that emotionally engages your audience, making the issue feel real and urgent. Finally, you might conclude with logical arguments and data that solidify your case and provide a clear path forward. By thoughtfully combining these elements, you can craft messages that are not only credible and logical, but also deeply resonant with your audience's emotions, leading to more effective and inspiring communication. Daniel Pink, in his book To Sell is Human, emphasizes the importance of understanding your audience's perspective and aligning your message with their values and needs. He introduces the concept of attunement, the ability to bring oneself into harmony with individuals, groups, and contexts. By attuning yourself to your audience, you can tailor your message to resonate more deeply with them. Inspiring action. Ultimately, the goal of communicating your ideas is to inspire action. This means moving your audience from understanding to commitment. Simon Sinek, in his famous TED Talk and book Start With Why, explains that people are inspired by a sense of purpose. By communicating the why behind your idea, you can tap into this powerful motivator. For example, if you're proposing a new project, Don't just focus on the technical details. Explain why it matters, how it aligns with the company's mission, and the positive impact it will have. This creates a compelling vision that others can rally behind. Overcoming communication barriers. Even the most skilled communicators face barriers. Whether it's cultural differences, language barriers, or resistance to change, these obstacles can hinder your ability to inspire others. One way to overcome these barriers is to practice active listening. Stephen Covey in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People advises seeking first to understand, then to be understood. By listening to others and acknowledging their viewpoints, you can address their concerns and tailor your message accordingly. Tips for practicing active listening. Active listening is a crucial skill that can greatly enhance your communication abilities, helping you understand others better and respond more effectively. Here are some practical tips to help you practice active listening. Focus fully on the speaker. To practice active listening, give your full attention to the person speaking. This means putting away distractions like your phone or computer, making eye contact, and turning your body toward them. Show that you are present and engaged in the conversation. Avoid interrupting. Let the speaker finish their thoughts without interjecting. Interruptions can make the speaker feel undervalued and can disrupt the flow of the conversation. If you have a question or comment, wait until they have finished speaking. Show interest. Use nonverbal cues to show that you are listening. Nodding, smiling, and maintaining eye contact can all signal that you are engaged. Verbal affirmations like, "I see," "I understand," or "that makes sense" can also show that you are following along. Reflect and clarify. Summarize or paraphrase what the speaker has said to ensure you understand their message. For example, you might say, "What I hear you saying is," or "So, you're concerned about." This not only shows that you are listening, but also helps prevent misunderstandings. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage the speaker to elaborate on their points by asking open-ended questions. Questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" or "How did that make you feel?" Invite the speaker to share more detailed information, fostering a deeper conversation. Avoid judgment. Listen without forming immediate judgments or conclusions. Try to understand the speaker's perspective fully before responding. This means setting aside your biases and approaching the conversation with an open mind. Empathize. Put yourself in the speaker's shoes and try to understand their feelings and viewpoints. Empathy involves acknowledging their emotions and showing that you care about their experience. Phrases like, "That sounds really challenging," or "I can see why you're upset," can help convey empathy. Provide feedback. Give feedback to the speaker to show that you are processing their message. This can be through summarizing key points, expressing your thoughts and feelings about what they've said, or discussing the implications of their message. Feedback should be constructive and supportive. Practice patience. Sometimes active listening requires patience, especially if the speaker is struggling to express themselves or if the conversation is difficult. Allow the speaker the time they need to articulate their thoughts without rushing them. Stay present. Active listening involves staying mentally present throughout the conversation. Avoid letting your mind wander or thinking about what you're going to say next. Focus on the speaker's words and the meaning behind them. By incorporating these tips into your conversations, you can become a more effective listener. Active listening not only improves your understanding of others, but also builds stronger, more meaningful connections, whether in personal or professional contexts. Another effective strategy is to use inclusive language. Inclusive language avoids biases, slang, or expressions that may exclude certain groups of people. It's about being mindful of your words and ensuring that your message is accessible to everyone. Continuous improvement. Communication is a skill that can always be improved. Solicit feedback from your peers, mentors, or even your audience. Reflect on what worked well and what didn't, and be open to making changes. Continuous improvement not only enhances your skills, but also demonstrates your commitment to becoming a better communicator. Reading books like Never Split the Difference and How to Talk to Anyone can provide valuable insights and techniques to refine your communication skills. Additionally, attending workshops, participating in public speaking clubs like Toastmasters, or even practicing with friends and family can help you hone your abilities. Conclusion: communicating your ideas and inspiring others in business is a multifaceted process that requires clarity, purpose, engagement, confidence, authenticity, and the ability to persuade and inspire action. By incorporating techniques from experts like Chris Voss, Lael Lowndes, Amy Cuddy, Daniel Pink, and Simon Sinek, you can enhance your communication skills and make a lasting impact on your audience. Remember, effective communication is not just about speaking. It's about connecting. It's about understanding the needs and emotions of your audience, crafting a message that resonates, and delivering it with conviction and authenticity. As you continue to practice and refine these skills, you'll find that you're not only able to convey your ideas more effectively, but also inspire others to join you on your journey. So, the next time you're in that room with influential leaders, remember these principles. Speak with clarity, engage your audience, build confidence, and inspire action. Your ideas have the power to change the world. And with the right communication skills, you can turn that potential into reality. Now take a moment to reflect on how you can apply these techniques in your own life. What steps will you take to improve your communication skills? How will you inspire others with your ideas? The journey starts now, and the possibilities are endless. Every breakthrough starts with a shift in mindset. If this video challenged the way you think, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. There's so much more to uncover. And let's keep this discussion going. What's one idea from this video that truly resonated with you? Share it below. Don't stop here. The next big step is just one click away. Hit the link in the description and access exclusive insights, completely free,